another pillow. Hang on. Shit. I would need something.
Yeah, I can't stop the train. That's not my fault.
It's your fault. It's your fault.
I gotta go too real quick. Joe, take care of yourself.
Every time.
I'm like the least important person on this show. Come on, let me go do stuff. I gotta go file taxes and like save a baby from a tree or something.
Save a baby from a tree?
Those trees
There's a tree attacking the baby? Like what? How much weed have you smoked today, Miguel?
I know.
I'm high on life, all right? You calm down. Hey, guys.
Thank you guys for joining us. Those of you who have already started to join us, happy 420. Woo-woo.
I mean, some of you probably get drug tested too, so sorry, but
not me. I should drug test myself.
Oh my goodness! And then Danny Dan.
Who? Sorry, I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Blam.
Blam. Oh, I was gonna say, I know, Migs, you don't smoke marijuana, but what are you smoking a cigar today?
I did this morning, and then I have not since, and I don't even have a cigar with me. I'm cigarless right now. So
not even a swisher, nothing.
Nothing. And then Frankie says 420, take it to the head. All right then.
Right.
Ooh, what about you guys though? What have you been doing for today?
Remembering all the better 420s I had.
I smoke all day, every day, usually anyway. So it's not really a big deal.
Smoke weed every day.
But it's fun to like put on green and like a cool Rasta hat.
I used to work at a pot shop, and the first 420 event I'd ever been to, I didn't even know they had events for this shit. I was just like, dude, I just smoke weed in my fucking house. Like I buy it from like my mom or a friend half the time. I didn't even know what shops really were until I started working in them. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. And they went out and they got the raw papers, mm-hmm. but they got the ones to make the giant blunts. This blunt, I shit you not, was almost the entire, you can't see it, but like almost the entire length of my arm from my middle fingertip, almost all the way up to my shoulder. And because we were having like sales and giveaways and raffles mm-hmm. and all this other shit, and it's 420, there was a big ass line that went from the front of our door super early in the morning all the way down and around the building.
Wow.
And so since we had this big blunt and you're not supposed to be able to smoke them in public, the owner actually got fencing that went all the way around. So we started this big, we had to get like a torch, one of those little camping torches, and we had to light it, and we lit it at the bar, or the Bud Tendress's bar right there. And we started it, and then it just went like all the way back and around. I think it made it almost 3 times around. The entire, like from me all the way back and around, almost 3 times.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, it was a lot of fun.
I went to an event like that a couple years ago with my friend Tiffany. It was like 2015 or some shit like that. And mm-hmm. yeah, it was interesting. Like, I don't know. Everyone was fucking doing dabs though, because it was like, it wasn't regular flour. Like everyone was all about the dabs and the wax, and I'm like, I just want the flour, man. I don't need all that extra shit.
Man, I remember when that shit came out. It came out maybe right around the time I was working at a shop. I mean, like really came out, like Cowboy Extracts and a whole bunch of other people were like really getting into it, and we were smoking it all the time, like, because we were just like, hey, this is new, this is fun, it gets you stoned with just a little bit, and it's a different trip. Mm-hmm. Let's do this. And so we would smoke it, and then after a while, like, we all started getting really fucking bitchy and cranky and tired, and we just fucking hated life. We felt like garbage. We had headaches, and I guess, like I said, because it was kind of newer at the time, there was a lot of people who didn't know what the fuck they were doing. Mm-hmm. Like there weren't regulation-ish things like they kind of have now. and people were getting like butane poisoning, and that's basically what we were getting was butane poisoning because it wasn't purged all the way. So you're poisoning yourself while you're smoking this shit. I was like, oh my God. Like I threw it all out. I was like, get this shit out of my house.
The first and last time I ever dabbed, like did the dab like with the wax and shit, like I sat on the floor for what felt like my friend's bedroom like 2 hours, but only like 10 minutes had gone by, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. It was horrible. I felt like out of my body, and I just didn't like it. It was just too much for me.
Oh, I loved wax. I used to smoke wax all the fucking time. And now I have a pen, but I don't really use it all that much. And my boyfriend's friend who stays with us, he smokes wax. And I did actually last Thursday, I did one right after we were down here. I had things I had to do when I got off, and it didn't happen because I was like, oh, a cheese sandwich sounds delicious right now. And like a whole tomato with salt and pepper, and eat it like an apple. Like fucking, this is great.
Is really good. I love it.
It is good.
Yeah.
With like little slices of mozzarella cheese in between too.
I will eat a straight tomato sandwich or a tomato and cheese sandwich with just mayonnaise and salt and pepper on it.
I love that shit. So good.
I can't do it. I know it sounds so fucking gross. It sounds so gross. I don't give a shit. But because I have such bad like acid reflux and GERD, I can't do it that often. Don't judge me, but I like white onions. I think you can see where I'm going with this. I like white onions with ketchup on it. I just squirt a little ketchup on it and just.
That sounds like a fucking heartburn.
Yes, that's why I can't do it very often. But I love onions.
And
I like
bad breath.
Yes. Oh, yeah. You definitely have to.
Because onion, I guess, is like good for toxins in the body.
Yeah. They are, but I love them.
We got a couple comments real quick.
Okay.
Reggie says, did they sell pans to Joe? I don't know what that means.
They sell pans too at the pot shop.
Oh, haha. Did they also sell pans at your pot shop? Ha 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 ha.
This sounds like something Miguel would say.
It's a great
Hey,
pun.
yo.
But don't jerk. Anyway, Richard says hi, watching and driving at the same time. Careful, sir. Mandy says happy 420. Y'all, who's lit?
Y'all.
And,
who isn't lit besides Miguel right now?
Nah, not for me. None for me. Frankie does bring up a good point. Our mom does the exact same sandwich, but with avocado instead of tomato.
That's
tomato and avocado, no cheese.
Basically avocado toast.
It's pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty.
Mm-hmm. No, I love veggies. I love veggies so much. I just eat them in a sandwich. Meat's okay. Meat's fine. I mean, I'm that person. Like, I love meat. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes it really grosses me out, and sometimes a lot of times I'm okay if I don't eat it with the meal. Like, I'm good with just a cheese and tomato fucking sandwich.
Apparently, you're good with onion and ketchup, you weirdo.
Exactly. It's a fucking vegetable, Miguel. Get on it.
That's not a vegetable. That's an onion. It's its own category of gross.
Face is a vegetable, Miguel.
Lauren, we heard Joe's weird stuff. What's your weirdest food you think you eat?
My weirdest food I eat? Oh, just handfuls of shredded cheese out of the bag.
That's not weird. Everybody does that.
Weird, but that's what I do. Or sometimes I melt it. I just melt it in a plate. I like, oh God, what is weird that I like? Peanut. What's weird that I eat that I like?
Hey, Dan, how you doing? Dan says hello.
Avocado.
Hi. Oh, Peanut doesn't like
Avocado.
avocado, so he's like, that's the weirdest thing you eat. Or just raw tomatoes. He eats that too.
Oh, fresh.
I'll say the same thing I say in my house about avocados. Good. More for me.
Yep.
Boom.
More for me. Make me some fried avocado later.
Frankie's on a hating of boba right now. He says boba's hella weird.
That shit is
I don't like boba.
disgusting. That is nasty. Those little jelly ball thingies, I don't like. I'm not digging that shit. I like jelly. I like balls.
Texture.
But I don't like jelly balls.
I think it's a texture thing, yeah.
It's a texture and taste thing for me. I don't really care too much for the taste of it either. I've only had it like twice. But I didn't like it at all.
Who all in the comments or who all viewing, who does not smoke?
Oh, that's a good question.
Tina doesn't, but only it's unfortunately he gets drug tested, so or else he would be.
Oh yeah.
He's smoking in spirit.
Yeah, he does. He lives vicariously through me.
Aw.
Beautiful thing. Oh.
Miguel, have you ever smoked weed?
No, never smoked weed.
We're gonna have to change that shit.
What about
No.
edibles?
Yeah, I mean, a couple of times. It's not really fun. Like, meh, I was bored.
You did CBDs. That doesn't fucking count.
He doesn't the same.
No, it was a weed brownie. It's not, yeah. It was not
I'll
very
make
good.
you one. I'll make
But
you
I
one.
don't
It'll be
want one. That's, you know,
It's okay. Nobody wants one until you got it.
well, there you go.
Like, what the fuck?
Mandy says she smokes weed, cigarettes, and cigars. Very classy. I like that. Daryl doesn't anymore.
Okay.
And Mandy, oh my gosh, Mandy's weird food show. So anyone else eat raw meat?
Raw.
Yeah.
Wait, does anyone eat raw meat? Like fish?
Anyone else eat raw meat?
Like fish and steak. Not chicken, hopefully. Holy shit.
Ew.
What do you call that flat? What? Tartar?
Prosciutto?
Tartar.
Or, tartar.
It's just raw. That just means raw.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, and if you've had actual like sushi, like with salmon on it or whatever, that's
Yeah,
raw.
like the
meat.
how do you say it? Nigiri or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how to pronounce it properly.
That sounds about right. It sounds about right. Nigiri? Sushi?
That's better than I could do.
Sushimi?
Sushimi. Mandy says edibles are fun. I have Sour Patch Kids, brownies, and cotton candy. That's good.
I actually do not care for edibles.
I do.
I don't for many reasons. Because when I worked in the pot shop, I actually had the opportunity to start my own edibles business. And I had an edibles business for about 6 years. And I learned really quick that no, I don't like edibles. I don't, except for I don't like the taste of the sweet ones. I like the taste of the savory ones that I made, like pork rinds and sunflower seeds and stuff. Like that tasted fine. But I also damaged myself a lot on edibles, so I don't like edibles very much.
Okay.
I don't know when to stop. Like weed, it's like weed. You feel the change, and you're like, okay, I can slow down or I can stop now.
Yeah, it sneaks up on you.
It does.
When I get cookies from a family member, I have to they're about yay big. I get maybe that size. And I start with that and then I wait 45 minutes. I'll probably eat a little more if I eat regular food. Because it doesn't work it I have to eat it on an empty stomach if I really want to feel it. But yeah, just a tiny bit and then just increments.
If you warm it up slightly in the microwave, it activates the THC in it quicker and it'll hit you faster. Or if you eat it with something high in fat, like if you drink milk with it, or if you eat a piece of cheese.
That's what my family member said too, the milk.
Yeah, milk or something that's high in fat because THC it's fat soluble, so it attaches to fat. So it'll hit you and it'll last a little longer. So yeah, I don't like edibles.
We have a question in the comments and a couple other comments. I'll go with the comments first. Brian checks in, says happy 420, everybody. Mandy would have been your number one customer. Daryl says you can't have pudding if you don't eat your meat. That's and Frankie wants to know, have you guys ever went to some sort of out-of-state event and forgotten anything that you should have brought, like an edible of some sort?
Oh, shut up.
It's like taking a vitamin. It's kind of a necessity. Coffee and vitamins. It's a necessity every day, and you'll never forget it.
Coffee and whiskey every day. Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
That's what you said, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Mandy says she mixes hers with coconut oil and bake them with vegan recipes, and they taste so good.
There you go.
Yeah, like you were saying with the fat content, I guess would coconut oil count too then?
Yeah, of course.
I've made like the infused coconut oil. I've made like a regular butter with like a garlic seasonings and stuff, like for like bread.
Schmancy.
Yep. And the coconut oil is really good too because it's a multi-using kind of tool. Like you can use it as a topical. Mm-hmm. You use it as like an oral. Like if you've got like a toothache or something, you put a little bit in your mouth, and it might help with your toothache. All kinds of stuff. Besides just consuming it or ingesting it. So.
I'm about to say that kind of sounds like when they use capsaicin in like lotion to kind of help loosen muscles up, but it doesn't sound like it would burn as much.
Not like that icy hot shit.
Yeah, I love the way that feels though, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep using it. And Mandy says that would suck to be the dude at the concert without edibles. That would not be awesome. I think we've asked this before, but I want to make sure I got the answer right. First concert for you guys, Lauren. What was your first concert?
Oh wow. I went to like a Christian singer, like an Christian artist when I was young. She was my favorite when I was a little kid. So nice. I would see her with my mom. But the one that I like more of as an adult or a teenager that I went to by myself. Concert. Ooh, man. I went to one. Oh my God, where was it? I've been to, well, I don't know. I don't remember my first ones, but I've been to the Dome. I've been to the Gate when those were open. Jerry's. I went to a concert, like 2 concerts in LA. So I don't know. Not recently though. The last one I went to was a Third Eye Blind concert, and that was like in 2013. So I haven't been anywhere since.
Been a minute. Joe.
Does it have to be like a famous concert or like a not so famous concert?
Concert. No.
Concert. Okay. Yeah. Well. My mom's, I guess, because my mom used to be a recording artist, and she used to go and do events all the time that had multiple bands. So I guess that would be like one of the first ones I ever been to, but they weren't all like famous or anything.
My mom did that with the church. That all of my stuff like was church related. So. I'm like a little embarrassed of that because I'm so like anti-church now. It's weird.
That definitely happens though. It's one of those you get shoved into it too early. It's like, why are you doing this? Knock it off.
But if it was like a famous person, I guess Charlie Daniels was like the first concert I ever went to. I don't remember who I was playing. So.
What do you? Okay. Before I go to anything else, Matthew says, "Crap! Did you guys start at 4:20? Very close to.
Close to.
Yeah, right before.
We wanted to be live when it hit 4:20 because normally we're like a little bit after. That's my fault. Sorry.
No, we got it right on the dot today. I think it was perfect. Yeah, it was perfect. Richard's first concert was Nirvana. Awesome. Andy was Christina Aguilera, and then the best concert she ever went to was Slipknot. Very nice.
They're so like theatrical. I love that shit. It's cool.
I think Mandy went to a OTEP. OTEP is the shit.
OTEP
I love that band. Yeah. She's a little much, but she's badass.
I'm jealous of Daryl right here. Kiss in 1976. That's fucking awesome.
That's my favorite.
I'm so jealous right now because I would have loved to see Kiss like in the day, like when they were prime. I fucking love Kiss. I know it's weird, but I like it's off their band because it's supposed to be spectacle, like going to see them. But no, I love Kiss. Is anyone pairing weed with a cigar right now? Blaze peanut butter breath while smoking a Christoph Maduro. That is a good mix. I like where your head's at there, especially just the thought of peanut butter and the Christoph. I know you guys don't know Christoph cigars, but they would go well with peanut butter. Okay, I promise.
I'll take your word for it.
Just like a spoonful of peanut butter and then.
Oh, fuck yeah. I would do that.
That's so weird. So you'd have smoke and peanut butter in your mouth.
Smoky peanut butter?
There you
Delicious.
You like making your own smoked peanut butter in your mouth.
You don't need a jar or anything after. It's no cleanup. It's all right there. I gotta say, my first concert was actually the Village People, because my uncle took me when they came to Ventura. I was a kid. I didn't know what they were, like what it was all about. But everyone seemed to have a good time. And they're like,
That
they're
music
really
is not quite for children, but
no, it was not. They were built dudes. And I was like, oh, this is fun. I guess the music's catchy. It's like disco-y. And I was like, oh, and then we all left. I'm like, something wasn't right here. What's going on? Although it happened to Frankie too, though. With the yes, they're right there in the Lilith Fair. Yeah, he went to the Lilith Fair, all on his own. No one forced him. He went by himself.
Good to go pick up chicks. That's why he went.
What?
He didn't go because he liked the music. He went for the chicks.
Yeah, the women's. Yes, we'll go with
He
that.
went for the women's.
Went as a 10-year-old boy to his first concert ever because apparently Madonna was supposed to be there.
And you liked Madonna.
She ended up canceling. My gay uncle took me. I was one of only 6 guys at this entire thing, and all the girls were making out. And I turned around, and almost all the guys are making out. I'm like, where am I?
Yeah, the concert, bro. And Mandy said, I love a
Well,
tasteful.
never the fuck mind.
I want to find a pink holographic one you smoked a month.
Ooh, you had a pink holographic cigar? Or it wasn't a wrapper that was pink and holographic?
It would either be the Superfly Connecticut or the Sacred Scales, but that was purple. So it might have been a purple one. Both of those are awesome.
Ooh, it just sounds pretty.
Yeah. It's pretty cigars.
James Pugh.
yeah. Oh, do you guys bring any snacks?
Nothing.
Dried apricot. Chicharrones. Jalapeno.
Oh, are those good? I had like a whole bag of the regular spicy ones, like the cheap ones at the gas station. And I'm like, these aren't even hot, and they're so plain and like basic anymore. I love the microwave ones. Those are my favorite.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to
Mm.
Okay, bye.
You should try microwave pork rinds.
I thought just pork rinds in general are the best in the world. Like,
Do they melt a little bit when you heat them up?
No, the microwave ones, they come in a bag. It looks like a bag of popcorn.
Oh, okay.
Or you can order them offline, and then like you just put some out on a plate, and they look like the little super hard rock pieces at the bottom of the bag. They're all those, and you put them in the microwave, and they get hot, and they bloom, and they like puff up and get real big, and they snap, crackle, and pop like Rice Krispie treats, and they're delicious.
It's like the sound of cooking bacon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have like barbecue flavored ones and everything. They're delicious.
So you guys make me hungry. Thanks a lot for that.
We're stoned, so we got a snack.
I'm not eating solid food for the next 5 days, so this sucks.
Really?
Oh.
Yes, I'm doing a juicing thing with my little sister because she said I couldn't do it. Like,
I bet you can't do it.
I got this. I'm not that hungry. I'm fine.
I'm sure you'll be okay. Just lots of water in between. Fill yourself up.
Lots
real quick,
of fiber.
Keep busy so you don't think about food.
That's a good point.
That's what I try to do. It's really hard.
Yeah, food's the best. That's the problem.
I poured my pre-workout today, and then I was like, it's still in the bottle right now. I haven't taken it. And I'm like, I just still like poured a little drink and packed a bowl, and I'm like, I'm not gonna do that today.
Maybe tomorrow. It's
But
already
it's
done
ready for tomorrow, and I'm gonna do it tomorrow. So
Yeah. So yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Let's see. Let me get to the top of these, so I don't want to miss any. Matthew, does 1986 mall count, or mall concert of Tiffany in Hawaii count? I say yes.
Yeah. It's music and a large gathering we're no longer allowed to have, so fuck it.
So much fun. Mandy is eating a weed brownie and drinking banana mudslide.
Ooh, a banana mudslide. That sounds like a good like frappuccino kind of coffee drink.
Oh my god.
Like Java Detour. They do all the funky ass drinks.
Girl, when I worked at Starbucks, I would make, because we could make, when you can have free drinks 30 minutes before and 30 minutes after your shift and all in between your shift.
What?
So I would be making my fucking self drinks like whenever it was down, like we had downtime, I would make something like that, like a banana and chocolate like frappuccino. Oh, so good. I for that I was really good at making drinks too. At least like that kind of setting, like not alcohol.
That sounds friggin' phenomenal. I want that. I love chocolate and banana. Makes me happy.
Oh man, you know what? I'm sorry. I love Starbucks so much because they have, to me, they have a drier coffee than like Java Detour or the filling station. They're more like, they're really sweet. They want to put like a lot of sugary crap in there. Like I guess that's what maybe I just order those kind of drinks. I don't fucking know. But anyway.
Did you order with all the sugar?
Well, Starbucks, it is better quality for sure.
It's better quality, but it's not super fucking sugary at Starbucks. Like they don't like douse it with sugar when you get like a drink that has like some sweetness to it. Mm-hmm. Unlike some, like I said, Java Detour or the filling station and all this other shit. But they had this one, I'm so mad, but I'm so glad at the same time. It was like summer before last. Every time I was getting ready, because I was still working at the bar, so like every time I go right before to go to work, I get a coffee, but it was summer, so it was hot, so I started getting the frappuccinos. They had a midnight mocha mint frappuccino, and it was like dark chocolate mint with like Oreo cookies, and it had chocolate whipped cream on it, and I was like, oh my god, I was getting like 2 a day. That's how it was. Like that was tiny tacos back then.
Oh
that was the tiny tacos of that.
Diabetes over there.
Okay, Jesus. So what you're saying is someone probably intervened.
Yeah, fucking Starbucks did. Selling it. Starbucks did. They stopped selling it.
Thank God. We would have Joe here.
It was only for that summer. Like they only had it for like 3 or 4 months, and then they stopped selling it. And I was like, what?
Oh
no.
My God.
Oh.
I was like, why?
When I worked there, they had this Valencia syrup. It was like a citrus, like orange syrup. I used to mix that. Have you ever had that candy where it's
chocolate
like
oranges?
The orange, yes. That
smash them. I love those.
That, oh my God. I would make drinks that tasted like those. And I think it was on the menu or something. Not like advertised as those things, but like there was like a mocha, like Valencia type shit. Oh my God, it was so good.
Ooh.
That's when I loved Starbucks. Like when it was like all that. I don't know. Maybe it's just a nostalgic thing for me.
No, that sounds pretty dang good. But we have chocolate buttholes in the comments. I got to read some of these.
Oh, I saw those for Valentine's Day. I was going to send some to you, but I didn't know if you would actually eat them or not. Miguel.
Wait, who's? Because I know you can get a mold.
That's what they're talking about. Yeah, they're talking about the butthole molds.
Yeah. Whose mold are you gonna use though? Are you gonna get some kit or?
Some candy company was actually selling them like already like made or whatever for Valentine's Day, and they're like, "This is a new way to tell somebody."
No, my butt has to be. None of this pre-made.
Only if it's a paid like Patreon video.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
And then real quick, I want to make sure we get some of these other ones in here. Brian snacking on some chocolate covered hazelnut and almonds. I love that. Maple bacon from Canada. Manny talking about that one. We're talking about all the crackling bacon and whatnot. And then there's another one. Frankie mentioning drink specials. Yeah, I went to this coffee shop one time, and it was the last day of their promotion, and it had whipped cream and sprinkles on it.
Tom Segura.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I knew you were gonna get that. Like,
whipped cream and sprinkles on it.
She told me I'm super fat, so I know it tastes delicious. So I was like, hook that shit up. I love that fucking video.
Oh my god.
Oh, and then Mandy says she's just curious if she could ever come on with us. She would love to talk horror movies and gore stuff and witchcraft. Well, yeah, we'd love to have you on, Mandy. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
What do you call it? Yeah, we'll make it work out. Well, obviously we're Skyping, so we can get you on the show. So we gotta have a night where like people can call in. I think that'd be cool because we can Skype.
We can answer all your burning questions.
Yes.
I think we can get 8 people in here at once. So
burning questions.
But we're at about 30 minutes, guys. How long do you want to go today?
I don't know. Till 5, maybe. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
I gotta make dinner and I got a show later tonight.
All right, yeah, that's cool. I mean, Peanut took off. He said he went to his parents' house. I don't know what else he's doing. Kind of just like
going to the movies without you right now.
Like, bye. I'm like, all right.
A little chilly right now, but yeah, it's actually a little chilly out here. It feels really nice. Like it's a good chilly.
Saturday's supposed to be 92. This is the coolest day we're gonna have for the next week and a half. It's gonna start going all the way up into the mid 90s, and then I think it might come back down a little bit. But that shit changes every day too, so who knows what it'll be tomorrow.
I need to get back to my yard work then. I fucking want to kill myself.
Oh, I'm so burnt right now because I had a bird feeder in my tree in my backyard. And it was like the wild bird seed, so it had everything in it. And the fucking squirrels and the other little aminals came out and was like, oh, nom, 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 nom.
Some tweakers going in there.
Yeah. And the seeds ended up everywhere, all over my backyard. And when I tilled my garden to do it like a couple weeks back to do my backyard and everything, I was like, I thought I scraped everything up. Now I have the sprouts for everything coming up, plus random other sprouts that some look similar to what's in. So now I have to wait until I can start picking the weeds out because I don't know what's a weed and what's not a weed.
Fuck.
Damn.
Yeah. Fucking squirrels. Fucking squirrels.
Squirrels are the worst.
Squirrels. Fucking squirrels.
They're so cute though.
You ever see them fight over Doritos? That shit's funny.
That's super specific. I want to see that now.
It's pretty funny.
I've seen a video of a rat pulling a tortilla into a drain.
I need that in my life.
Oh my god.
We got a couple questions over here.
Okay.
What's your favorite way to smoke, guys?
I like bongs, but mine are kind of dirty right now.
I like to mix it up. I don't know. I kind of get bored after smoking it one way. It's convenient to smoke out of a pipe. It's nice to smoke out of a nice clean bong with like a lot of ice in it. I love that. But I end up like smoking, I like smoking joints here and there, and I really like smoking blunts, but that kind of gets a little scratchy sometimes.
The blunts, yeah, they put the weird like taste in the back.
That film and shit. Yeah.
And then pipes, they're cool for like quick little, I just need a, little something and you're on your way. Joint is for like more chilling. A bong feels to me like you got multiple people, or a joint. Joint 2 for chilling, a bong for chilling. A bong for me, I usually do when I want to like real fast. And then I don't have to think about it for a while because I'm good for a while because it's so like intense.
Okay. Oh, and another one real quick.
Tools for different events.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good thing though, right? Like to have, it's this kind of event right now or this kind of feeling. I need this. I like that. Shelby says, happy 420. Matt needs to clean his pipe. And Mandy also has a crystal pipe.
That could mean more than one thing, first of all. Someone backed up there.
And Mandy would like to know: have you guys watched any good horror movies lately? Newer ones.
I have not me.
I wouldn't say a horror movie, but it's this show on it's a show on Netflix, and they're kind of like they're just episodes, short horror episodes, if you will. It's called Blood Drive. I want to say it's called Blood Drive. The opening of it is like it's a bus, and there's a driver, and there's like all these like there's different people on the bus in the seats, and it's real dark and stuff.
I haven't seen it, but I saw like the preview for it.
It's pretty good. I've about halfway through the season. But if you notice, we didn't notice it until like maybe the third episode or so. We're like, oh, like it will focus at the beginning of the episode when it does the bus opening and they're looking at the people on the bus. It'll stop and focus on a person, and who it focuses on, that's who the episode's about on that bus.
Oh,
so I'm
cool.
like, oh, so all these people are dead and they're going to hell. And basically you're being told each reason why these people are on the bus, like what they did.
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
I think it's pretty cool. I need to get back into it because I've been watching other shows, and I've been doing a lot of different little projects and running myself crazy, but I want to finish it because I do like it a lot. But it's not a movie, but it's, it's a little show that's on. So, and then I can't really think of, I watch a lot of shit, so I can't think of anything newer that I've seen. I think the last thing I might have seen that was newer to me was Brightburn. I think it's the last thing I can recall was Brightburn.
Okay, I like
that.
That is badass.
I don't know if it is, but I love that whole aspect of the flip side of the coin.
Yeah, it's like an evil Superman kind of deal. Like you're going to the villain side of it, but it's very much a horror movie and like super villain type deal clashed together. It's a badass movie. I very much recommend that movie.
I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I love Elizabeth Banks.
Oh yeah.
If you watch The Boys though, I think The Boys is like friggin' the best anti-Superman out there.
Uh-huh.
That's on Amazon right now, so definitely watch that. The first season is amazing. It's not scary, but it is kind of horror and gory. Your pretty face is going to hell.
That's hilarious. I love that show.
Love that show.
I love that. Shut up, Frank. You're not on the show.
Boom. They're like 10-minute
technically you are, because I can see your reflection in the mirror. So whatever.
I know.
I window.
It like this whole time.
There he is, right there.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like these demons in hell are IT workers basically, or like desk job workers.
Mm-hmm.
The devil's a middle manager. And it's fucking funny.
But have you seen all of it or no?
I've seen up until what Hulu has. So like season 4.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, well I think that's all of it then. I think that's
it.
So you've seen all of it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, well that devil guy is not really the devil. He's
he's
like
the middle management.
Yeah, he's like
There's more devils.
Because I thought he was Satan for like the longest time too, and I was like, oh shit, you're not, you fucking liar.
Yeah. That shit's hilarious. I love it. I hope they make more soon because I need more content.
Yeah, it's Comedy Central, isn't it?
That's good. What's up?
Is it Comedy Central or Adult Swim that it was coming on?
Adult Swim.
Okay, yeah, it's pretty fucking funny. He's so stupid. I don't know what his name is. The comedian that plays him, or the actor that plays him. Yeah, he's
the main guy.
He's dumb.
I love that name. All right, so we got 2 minutes for 5 o'clock. What are we gonna end this on? What are we talking about Thursday? I'm sorry, Frankie has a question. Before we end, top weed personality that you would like to share a weed smoking experience with. So who is someone you want to get super high with?
Joe Rogan.
Boom. I like it.
He probably wouldn't find me very interesting. It'd be bored with me, but that's okay. I'd like to meet him. That'd be cool.
I don't know because I don't know. I really don't know. Never really thought about it.
Honestly, like a lot of people will say, "Oh, Snoop Dogg," but really, dude,
But Willie
you can't handle
Nelson.
that. Like nobody can handle that.
Yeah, that's pretty much kill
No
you.
average human being could handle that shit.
That guy came out with THC content. So
Did you see the little video of him getting high on a public street and then passing it to a cop? And the cop's like,
no.
fucking hits
It's
it.
fucking Snoop Dogg. The cop's gonna like, yeah, nah.
The cop's like, I don't give a fuck if I lose my job for this.
Right?
You have to do it, yeah.
You cannot turn down a blunt from Snoop Dogg, but also you probably should.
Probably should. Ain't gonna. Shelby wants to know, have you guys seen the show You?
Yes.
No.
It's good. I loved
Yeah?
it. It's
What's
like it's almost like Dexter, but he's stalking. But he's a stalker, like the girls that he's attracted to. And spoiler, he kills people that he thinks are bad for his girlfriend.
Oh.
That's crazy.
So it's like that kind of like Dexter vibe, but it's like way different too. I don't know. It's really cool. It's a good show.
I'll check that out, yeah.
And I loved Dexter, so I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like you want to root for the bad guy because it's about, and you want to root for him, but you're like, wait, I shouldn't because he's fucking crazy. But
It's like Joe Exotic. I don't want to root for him.
he abuses tigers. Fuck that guy.
He abuses everything that's around him.
Yeah, well, the humans, I don't give a fuck. They're stupid.
I'm with you on that one.
But abusing the tigers, like that's
It's too much. It's too much.
too much.
All right, guys, we are at our 5 o'clock. Real quick before we get out of here, Mandy says Marilyn Manson or Corey Taylor from Slipknot. Dave says Keith Richards. And Brian says Alex Jones and Joe Rogan at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
I like it.
God.
Oh, and Frankie would like to see Blonde Joe get hella high with Brunette Joe. Whoa.
Oh, that's a fight waiting to happen. It's like there's one bag of peanut butter M&Ms. Who's gonna win? I'm pretty tenacious. I'll tell you that right now.
I believe in both of them. Anyway, all right, guys. I'm glad to get to see you today. I hope you get super duper high, whatever you're doing.
Thanks everybody for watching. I miss you guys. I can't wait till you're able to come over.
Yes.
Seriously.
And I feel for everyone not being able to work right now. I know it sucks. I can't work right now. Joe can't work right now. Miguel can't work right now. We're kind of fucked. But, you know, we're just going to power through one day at a time.
That's all you can do.
I wish everyone well. I miss everybody.
Yeah.
I miss you guys too.
I miss sharing snacks.
All right, get out of here. We'll see y'all Thursday.
All right. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you.
Happy 420.
Bye.
Bye.